You know I always have time for you, Roger, but the whole industry is going through the ringer right now.
You need me to go back and count the number of contracts I've thrown your way?
Of course not. Look, you'll have your pension if we land another contract or an opportunity comes along.
Don't patronize me.
For God's sakes, get a grip on yourself. Our infrastructure can't handle anything like this just now.
I don't give a damn about your
Oh my God.
Call 911. Call 911. Somebody help. Get some help.
Are you all right?
Sir, can I help?
RA-21.
Pressure 100 over 60.
Reroute to county.
Pulse ready. Probable myocardial infarct. Okay, he's stabilizing.
RA-23. Go ahead.
Shh, it's okay. It's okay. Had a heart attack, Colonel. Transporting in the Holy Cross Hospital.
Are we there? Am I gonna be all right?
No. Bye-bye.
We're in position.
Stand by, we're acquiring perimeter satellite feed. Okay, our guys are outside the fence line. The satellite won't pick them up until they penetrate.
Paint me a picture, Soch.
If you can find a match, the system will never even know the difference.
I love puzzles. When you can find just the right piece.
It's a pretty good match.
Send it. You guys are off radar. Move out.
Watch it, folks. That fence is live.
We're set. Clear.
Power's down. Let's go.
Heads up on the magnetic anomaly sensors and CCTV-based motion sensors.
And the pressure pads.
You guys copy that?
Got it.
Good luck.
Marking hidden cameras. There. There. Weak signal over there.
No sign of warm and fuzzies. Good to go.
We have 3 unidentified bogies. Insertion mark quadrant 4.
Get down! On the ground! On your head! Now! Federal agents, back off! Our super federal agents, damn it, check my ID.
Tibbs? Let them up, they're legit. This ugly SOB's actually one of our graduates. Gentlemen, welcome to Fort Hope. Now, how the hell did you get in?
The long and the short of it is, General, my team found a weak link in your security measures. While the Presidential Protective Detail rigged Fort Hope with every monitoring device on the market, your blind spot is satellite surveillance.
Well, we can't afford any blind spots. The peace talks begin in less than 48 hours. So, how do we fix this problem?
I have one of my experts on it. Jargon?
Yeah, I ran a simple site analysis, then found a simple backdoor in your firewall, sir.
And this is your expert, this kid?
Yes, sir, as opposed to your experts who secured and installed the said firewall to which I'm referring.
Son, do you know who you're talking to?
With all due respect, sir, there is a very real danger here.
Cyber terrorism. Just who am I supposed to be afraid of, Agent Price? A couple of 14-year-olds on their daddy's computer?
For starters, the first peace summit broadcast on the web is an overwhelmingly inviting target for the criminal hacker community, especially since the president's going to be there, to show that they can compete with the technology on the world stage for bragging rights.
This cyber summit is about public relations, not technology. It's a stunt. I hate stunts.
It's a brave new world out there, General, and I think we have to protect...
Look, I don't have time to argue philosophy. The lead White House military aide arrives on site tomorrow with the president.
That would be the quarterback in charge of the nuclear football.
You just make sure everyone is up to speed. And if one of your computer cowboys steps 1 foot out of line, you will disappear your brave new funding.
Yes, sir, we do know why the dinosaurs went extinct, because they couldn't adapt. Thank you.
Boss, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
I decrypted some email traffic last night.
What kind?
Not good. I think Moby J may be in town, and if he is, it ain't for bragging rights. This guy only surfaces for hard targets. Big gun for big bucks.
Good work.
Thanks. Oh, dude, that is so, like, not friendly at all, man.
You're past your limit, coffee boy.
What do you got?
Okay. Meet Moby J, cyber mercenary, which basically means that if you have the cash and your target is the U.S. military, he's your boy. This is the only existing photo.
He's got a complex about the military-industrial complex. His last job was for that militia group out of Phoenix, the Dogs of War.
That's a good name for a band. You know what? Actually, anything with dogs in it is pretty good. We've been looking for larger net activity, but the guy doesn't send a greeting card without 1024-bit encryption. Oh, this groove is great. You'd hate it, though. Best chance to trace him is his Go thing.
What is it?
Go. It's a game. It's Chinese, 3,000 years old. You know, Go.
I just learned checkers, so indulge me.
It's a board game. He's got this ongoing thing with Go geeks at the University of Hong Kong. He doesn't encrypt his transmissions to them, so maybe we can trace it, pinpoint his location.
Keep an eye on his game. Let me know what you get. Jack, I want you to keep your nose to the ground. Let me know if you get a sniff of anything even remotely anti-military. Flag burning on up.
Groovy, baby. We got ourselves an uplink.
Front row seats to history, Jargon. You'll tell your grandkids someday.
Yeah. I was there when the press brokered his 15th temporary truce between these two guys that'll last about another 2.5 minutes.
Doesn't sound like foreign policy's your thing.
No. I'm definitely a domestic man. Stained blue dresses, grand juries, nuts and bolts.
Greetings to those of you joining us from cyberspace. Welcome to Fort Hope. Actually, we're just calling it that because we hope that this stupid internet conference idea works. You know, this lodge belongs to one of my many rich Hollywood famous actor friends, and, you know, I figure if he could spend the night in the White House with his latest teenage French underwear model, we should be able to...
Tell me you guys are getting this.
Action, right?
Oh, yeah.
History is being made here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the first time that a peace summit has been open to the public. Why, you ask? Well, that's a good question. I got 2 words for you. Can you say photo op? See, I put on a pair of jeans and a nice worn-in flannel shirt, and I look damn good. That military strike that I approved and the arrest of the former dictator Tarek Wolkoff, it's pure PR, good old-fashioned job security. I ain't tripping.
Yeah, I'd vote for him.
An honest leader for dangerous times.
Mr. President.
Yes, Helen.
Sir, we broke policy, invaded a foreign country, and helped influence their politics by electing a U.S.-friendly leader. There are some critics who would say that we should have remained neutral.
Neutral. Neutral is for the Swiss. Your cheese eaters, your watchmakers, they're not men of action. We are.
Yeah.
We identified a problem, we acted. We whooped a little ass, and on top of that, we saved some lives. Now it's time we milked their ass for some valuable cash contributions.
All right, boys, playtime is over. Okay, we have to test this uplink.
Whoa. As your commander-in-chief, though, I just want to say one more thing. As long as there's film in the camera, I will always be on the job. Good night. God bless you. And God.
He's out of control.
Bless America.
Yeah, Mr. President, could I ask you and your friend to sit at the table, please?
So what's up with the quarterback? What? They actually call him quarterback?
He carries the football. What else would you call him?
Why don't they just call him God? I mean, he's got the nuclear launch codes, right?
Hey, you ever seen these White House military aides? Rigid, man. Poster boys for constipation.
Guys?
What they do is they figure out which one of them can kiss ass the loudest, and bingo, welcome to the White House.
Hello, behind you, hootin'.
Oh, hey, hi. He wasn't actually talking about you.
Sure. I know that. He was talking about the other White House aides. Hello, Will.
Hi, Karen.
You two know each other?
Your friend's pretty quick on the uptake.
Karen Ridley, Jerry Hooten. Jerry, Karen.
It's a pleasure.
Captain Ridley to you boys, by the way. I've been promoted for being such a loud kisser.
Look, I didn't mean anything.
Forget about it. I almost didn't recognize you without the mirror shades. There was a rumor that he slept with them on.
That's not fair.
Quarterback, this is Ops.
Yes.
Quarterback, stand by. T-minus 10 minutes. Mark, copy.
Yes, quarterback copies. Out. Good to see you, Will.
She definitely knew I was talking about her.
You're so good on the uptake.
I'll be right back. Karen.
Kind of in a hurry. I take custody of football in 2 hours.
That's pretty great, huh? First woman quarterback and all.
Yeah. Against all odds, right?
Look, you know I had to file that report.
Yeah, so you said.
It was my job.
Yeah, well, we've been through this.
You helped the First Lady evade her protection.
Actually, what happened is I made it so she could spend 10 minutes with a grieving friend. You guys were less than 100 yards away.
Yeah, well, we didn't know where she was, and you and I both know that 10 minutes is all it takes. Look. You know we're never going to agree on what happened. You want to let it go?
No.
We can't let anything go. You know, we could have had something together.
I guess that's a matter of opinion.
No, I just thought maybe we were headed to a good place.
A suburban ranch house? A station wagon full of kids? No. What happened after you reported me showed we both only care about one thing. Career. Which is fine with me. But it doesn't exactly mix with you and the station wagons.
Does the word relax mean anything to you?
Yeah. Death.
It's my kind of woman.
Let's go.
All right, let's move.
Base supply, billing 24. Maybe delay. We got a ship change coming up.
Thanks.
Well, the Moby J Patrol. Ever heard the one about the boy who cried wolf?
We're not raising the alarm, General. We're simply passing on information.
Under the banner headline, Level 9, Flavor of the Month.
Getting ready to interface with the ASAC.
Moby J. Why can't these jokers have real names?
Report, General.
Okay. We have faxed your photo to every police department, military base, and highway patrol in the state. And I can assure you, everything's under control. She's all yours.
Good down. Right there.
Check topside. Bobby, it's about time.
Stratcom ICBM LCC. This is station Yankee Charlie 341.
Copy that. Authorization.
Authorization. Alpha Charlie, ampersand Delta /39er.
Authorization confirmed.
The night shift has gone home to Mama, and the A-team is back and good to go.
Station Yankee Charlie 341. Copy that. Have a nice day. Out.
Oh, we will.
ComSat code's inputted.
Okay, ready to go live stream in 23 hours and 50 minutes.
Come on, Moby J, where the hell are you?
Did he make another move in that what-do-you-call-it game?
Go? You can't remember the word go?
I pulled down everything even vaguely anti-military, but we gotta narrow it.
It's gotta be local. He likes to watch. Took down the Pentagon's computer system from a Starbucks 3 blocks away.
You get that from your caffeine dealer? Helicopter accident. That was in Saudi. E. coli scare, Fort Leavenworth. Closest hit, Spokane 2 days ago. Heart attack. Air Force colonel died.
Wait a second. That's the same day Moby J got $2 million wired to his bank account.
Yeah, well, people die every day. Back to life.
Pull the thread. Check out the colonel.
Female quarterback. Ever thought you'd see the day, right?
Karen was born to carry the football.
Only woman I met didn't care that her bag didn't match her outfit. She is one of a kind.
Yeah, she is.
She shot you down, didn't she?
Oh, yeah. Both barrels, straight through the heart.
Yeah, that's the way they like to do it.
Quarterback, next position. Copy.
I'm on the move.
Service stairs to the garage are secure. Big Dog expected to exit the ballroom at Fort Hope at 13:15. Out.
Cactus, quarterback. Mark my position. Ballroom service corridor. Out.
Oh, and a happy day to you too, Captain Ridley. She is full of love, isn't she? Well, she isn't the only one, huh? A little tense, are we?
What? I'm a little concerned. This is a massive compound. Someone could have planted a bomb. As soon as Big Dog's schedule came online, remote detonate, no problem.
Oh, you guys aren't the only techies in the country. You know we jam all radio frequencies other than our own within a 300-yard radius.
You guys scanned the vents in the garage?
No, we ran the vents. We've done the sewers, and we own the 4 adjoining rooftops. You feel better now?
No.
Secure your location. The press conference has concluded. Big Dog is leaving the podium. Estimated time of departure revised to 13:10.
Moby J, did you copy that?
Give me 5 minutes, then move into position.
You know what? Station wagon's not such a bad car. Making them great these days. They handle. Get those little TVs in the back, great sound systems.
This is your brain on drugs.
Okay. I'm just trying to keep it light.
Yeah, it's 15 minutes till we're in play. Clear the garage. Blessing out.
Copy.
Look, can we talk sometime? I mean, for real?
Well,
Quarterback, respond.
quarterback copies.
Site security is changing evac points, quarterback. We need you for 2 minutes.
At the East Service entrance.
Quarterback copies. Out.
Travis! Travis! He made a move.
He's here. Moby J is here.
Tibbs.
Tibbs, we have confirmation. Moby J is in the area.
Got it. We got a problem.
Moby J?
He made a move. He's in Seattle.
Okay, I got Big Dog. You wrangle quarterback.
You got it. Tibbs. I need an ambulance. The football's been intercepted.
The Joint Chiefs have authorized DEFCON 4 as a precaution. Just having the football doesn't allow someone to launch a weather balloon, let alone a nuke.
But you are canceling the summit, right?
Are you kidding? The president isn't going to let a photo up like this slip away simply because of the threat of nuclear annihilation.
And there's no transponder in the football? Any way to track it?
Hey, this is not a minivan. It doesn't have low jack. Look, I have voiced my objections, but it's full steam ahead. Now, after the president has finished his interview with the Times, he's heading over.
What is it?
Can I talk to you for a second?
I'm kind of busy here, Jack.
It's about that matter that we were discussing.
What is it, Agent Price?
Two days ago, a colonel at Hogan Air Force Base died of an apparent heart attack. That same day, $2 million was transferred into Moby J's bank account.
Hogan.
Which, as you know, has a Minuteman III silo.
The two officers that were on the night shift in the Hogan launch facility never made it home.
It's impossible. No one can breach silo security.
Would you like to confirm that, or shall I?
We'll do it together. I'm on my way.
Still here.
It's the food. I love the way they put the canned pears in the lime jello.
I saw who took it. Female, 25 to 35. Black hair.
Don't talk about it.
Well,
It's okay. I'm right here.
I need you to be the one who doesn't feel sorry for me.
You kidding me? Why would I?
Good. That's very good.
On behalf of the President of the United States, I would like to welcome you all to Fort Hope. We will be adjourning shortly to the conference room to begin what we are confident will be an historical and fruitful summit. Now, if you'll proceed to the conference room. Thank you.
Merci, madame.
Thank you. Minister Brozovic, welcome.
I too have high hopes for the conference, Secretary Jenkins.
I'm glad to hear that. That's why we're here.
I am here for a resolution to the conflict that has plagued our nation, so that we can all enjoy a prosperous future together.
Indeed. If you'll excuse me.
The missile silo at Hogan has been in unauthorized hands since 0800. If he can gain entry to that football, he can theoretically launch.
What are your contingencies?
We can blow the site with an airstrike, but we don't know if there are hostages.
How much firepower are we talking about?
One nuclear warhead with an MK-12 re-entry vehicle. Speed, Mach 23 at burnout, range 6,000 miles.
What's the target?
Moscow. Have Stratcom alert the Russians.
General.
I'm authorizing the Jeremiah Protocol.
What's that? What is that?
Change the codes before this bastard can launch. Shoot a global notification through SACS. The ICBM system goes offline for 60 seconds to initiate a code change.
This is wrong.
They have to change the codes.
That's not what I'm talking about. He set up a ghost scenario. He has us playing the board, not the opponent.
We're playing the situation.
Exactly, but we're not considering the opponent. Moby J doesn't give a crap about the Russians.
Travis, I understand your point, but what is happening is happening.
Because he says so, Annie. He's forcing our next move.
How?
He knows the protocol. He wants us to make this move.
You're saying that by changing the codes, we're helping him?
No. Changing the codes doesn't help him. But I'll bet going offline does.
We are going offline in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
General Nemec, don't do it.
He wants you to.
We are offline. Gotcha.
Get it back online now.
30 seconds.
The code change takes...
Screw the code change.
25 seconds.
Now you're mine.
You look pleased.
I did my job, I got paid. Now it's time to take a ride out of Dodge.
Oh, that's funny.
Code change complete. We are back online. Verification sweep is running through the system now.
Something's wrong. Something's wrong.
What are you doing here anyway? I told him, after it's done, we're all strangers. We're moving on. That's my rule.
See, that's the thing. You're not the only one with rules.
Verifications? Almost complete, sir.
No.
Sir, what is it? Probably an anomaly, some kind of delay.
What is it?
The occupied silo has gone independent, sir.
What are you talking about?
It appears to have acquired a new target.
What the hell does that mean? What kind of target?
Washington, D.C.
Unit 17. Unit 17. Possible 507. First attempt. Male white. Mid-20s. Reported to be first.
Looks like his go game didn't.
Yeah, well, whoever he was playing with didn't need him anymore.
We're in the next stage of the game. Whatever it is, it's gonna go down fast.
What about the football?
Not here. Whoever's got it's still out there.
Stay on it.
All right. You got it, boss.
On behalf of the United States government, I would like to welcome you to the world's first cyber summit. It is with this attitude of inclusiveness that we welcome representatives from each of your nations. We will begin these discussions with a brief statement.
Excuse me. I beg your pardon, Secretary Jenkins, but I have a statement to make.
If you consult your agenda, Minister Prosevich.
My humble apologies, but what I have to say is rather urgent. For many years, our nation has been dominated by the, quote, superpowers. You called our revered ruler a dictator and arranged for his overthrow. You didn't understand that the government you toppled, the men you called criminals, are our revolutionaries. With the threat of annihilation, you held my beloved country hostage. Thankfully, that time is past. We have been forced to assert our right to self-rule. My nation is now in nuclear state. The U.S. government has 5 hours to obtain the release of territory.
Shut down the live feed!
Until this demand is met, at 1800, be forced to launch an intercontinental ballistic missile at your nation's capital. I thank you for your time.
Mr. Prosevich, I am sure there must be
If you will please allow my assistants to escort you safely from the premises, we do not wish any unnecessary harm to come to you or anyone else. And please remind your military that if I am impeded in any way, the missile will launch. Brothers, our demands have been made. Our voices have been heard. The world will long remember this day. May God forgive us.
The United States government does not accede to terrorist demands. That is written in stone policy.
And I'm not talking about exceeding. I say we turn it over to the SEALs.
If we let the military go in there, guns blazing, Prusovich will launch, guaranteed.
It'd be great if we could just let this Volkov guy go.
Yeah, except the fact that under his rule there was no opposing party on account that he killed them all.
He's this year's Idi Amin. You know, he had an entire village slaughtered to make room for farmland.
What about your team? You got in before, can't you get in again?
We failed before.
But you got caught by the president's detail. Prusovich only has a few people with him. He kicked everyone else out.
Right, but we bypassed satellite surveillance by downloading an artificial image to it.
So do it again.
We can't. We corrected the error. The satellite now checks in at 10-second intervals. Any change in temperature from the previous image will activate the satellite's notification system.
How much of a change?
If a cricket crosses the grounds and it wasn't there before, the satellite knows.
And there's no other way?
Not unless you make my team invisible.
We can do that. They're called cat suits. Counteractive thermal suits. They invert all body heat.
So we're off their thermoscopes.
That's right.
I heard about these things, sir. Never actually thought they made it into production.
Well, they didn't. When Capitol Hill realized the possibilities, military and otherwise, of the cat suit, they cut off funding, officially.
But financed it off the books.
Do you think the military really spends $30 million a year on toilet seats?
Hey, don't look at me.
Look, Prusovich is a martyr. He knows that even if his demands are met, he's never walking out of there. He's on a suicide mission.
Which means we are too.
No, I don't think that's the way we should look at this. I really don't.
Okay, perimeter's clean. Move to your first mark. You got a bogey at 12 o'clock. Okay, cameras are on rotation. On my mark, you have exactly 15 seconds to move to your second position. Here comes your window in 3, 2, 1, move. Okay, boys and girls, now it gets tough. We're moving one at a time in 6-second intervals.
3.2 yards directly ahead of you is a motion sensor.
Don't step on it.
Thanks for the tip.
Listen to my voice. I'll guide you.
On your mark, Jordan.
Third position, go.
Freeze. 90 degrees to your right.
Are these still secure?
All clear, Mr. Prusovich.
Okay, now Wiley, on my mark, you have 2.5 seconds to get to the south edge of the stairs.
Just say when.
Okay, Nakano, when Wiley gets to the stairs, you'll have 4 seconds to get to the back of the house.
Got it.
Stand by. 3, 2, 1, move.
Tips. 45-degree angle for 10 feet, then 90 degrees for a foot, then you're clear to the house.
Ready when you are.
Go.
Camera.
Tips down.
Okay, you're clear to the house.
Where are they, Soch?
That door's to the reading room. It's empty. Once inside, the other door leads you to the main room of the house.
Okay, I'm in.
his hand. I'm the one who qualified her for the handicap parking. Ever heard of Nubville? It's not a real name of a place. It's just what they call it, the insurance guys. Because a lot of people there mutilate themselves for money. You know the town motto? You only need one hand to drive a Cadillac.
Enjoy the ride.
Step away from the board.
You really don't want me to do that. If this disconnects from the circuit, the codes will launch. If my heartbeat stops, the codes will launch. If my heartbeat even slows to less than 30 beats a minute, the codes will launch.
They'll never release Volkov.
I know that. But now the world knows about the crimes against my people. I'm a teacher, teaching a lesson that will never be forgotten. Don't come any closer. I shall be remembered in books. Children will pretend to be me.
Show's over.
On an all-new Stargate Atlantis, a replicator is on the loose.
Ron and I are going after him.
Now Shepard must end the rampage.
You need to know what I'm up against.
But can he trust his enemy to help him stop the killer?
One hell of a week.
Stargate Atlantis, all new tonight at 10, part of the all-new Sci-Fi Friday.